Hello everybody, and welcome back again to the show here at Metal Gear Speedrunners. Today's the day, it is Warning Shot Summer 2021, the show we always do before the GDQ event. Today we're going to show you all the runs from our community that have made it into this Summer Games Done Quick event, whether it be on backup or actually in the schedule. And it's going to be 5 of those runs today with a course of 4 runners. We're starting today with King Jaguar, or Jaguar King, sorry, who's here to show us Metal Gear Solid Extreme on console. And with that, I want to hand it over to you, and you can start the show.
Well. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing really well on this lovely weekend. And this Sunday, actually. Oh, it is Sunday. And I just noticed you guys are betting about the fact that I'm going to get a big boss rank here or not. And a lot of people are saying no. Well, shame on you for the people who actually said yes, because I'm not going to get a big boss rank. Anyway, so welcome to Warning Shot 2021 Summer Edition. I'm Jaguar King, and I'll be running Metal Gear Solid All Bosses Extreme. For people who does not know what is Warning Shot, it's a marathon. It's a pre-marathon that we're gonna do before every GDQ, where we do runs of Metal Gear games that got accepted or any other games that is non-Metal Gear games that got accepted, or at least as a backup on GDQ. And I'm going to be running Metal Gear Solid All Bosses Extreme, which is actually a backup run, which is going to be at Summer Games Done Quick 2021, which is going to start next week. So, without further ado, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, Metal Gear Solid All Bosses Extreme. So, let's go. I've been speedrunning this game since early 2016, or wait, late 2015 to be precise. And we're gonna do all bosses this time around with the hardest difficulty. And we're gonna try our best to finish the game, get a big boss rank. And we're gonna see if we can do this. So the requirement for big boss rank is you need to beat the game in less than 3 hours, with 0 continuos, when ration used, 4 maximum alerts, and maximum of 25 kills. Any more than that, and we're gonna lose big boss rank. So the category that we're doing here is called all bosses. So unlike any percent or low percent or any other category for this game, all bosses focuses on you defeating every boss in this game. There are 10 bosses in this game, and we're gonna defeat all of them one by one. Unlike any percent, in any percent, we're skipping 7 of these bosses, but in all bosses, we're gonna have to fight them one by one and making their health bar reaches 0 before we can go in and continue throughout the run. And that's the beauty about this category. All bosses is by far is my favorite category. It's pretty much a showcase of what a speedrun of Metal Gear game would look like at the highest level, at a high level here, especially taking down bosses one by one. And the bosses here are going to be Ocelot, the tank, the ninja, Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf 1, Hind D, Sniper Wolf 2, Vulcan Raven, Metal Gear Rex, and Liquid. So, right now, we're waiting for this elevator, which just came out right now, and we're gonna have to manipulate the guard right here. I'm gonna punch right now, go all the way to the left, and then we're gonna, as he come to investigate the knock, we're gonna go and sneak inside. So coming up is going to be the helipad section. There are 2 ways you can do this section. There is the scary way, where we're going to have to get an alert. And there's the safe way. And for the sake of marathon, And for the sake of the fact that we're gonna do the next strats, the tank hangar, especially like the safe way, I'm gonna do this safely. And because what I'm about to do is something that I always wanted to do in an actual run. So we're gonna have to do this the safe way. I'm gonna go in, pick up the chaff grenade, immediately use it, and then I'm gonna listen to this legendary line. Indeed.
A surveillance camera?
So yeah, using the chaff grenade. This is the safe way, by the way. There's a harder way to do this, which just saves like 7 seconds, but in case you do not want to get an alert or anything like that, you can do the way that I just did it and continue with your way. So, right now we are coming to the tank hangar. This is like the first big obstacle of the run here. The risky strats for the hangar, you want to throw a chaff grenade at a specific spot at a specific time to alert a guard so he can come in and investigate, which give you enough time to go into the elevator. However, that strat is so inconsistent, especially on extreme difficulty. So instead, we're gonna do the safe method, which is quite easy actually. All you have to do is you need to go to the tank, which is right in front of us. Knock, and then head to the elevator, and there you go. It only wastes like 3 seconds, but you do not have to worry about, hey, I need to time this grenade and alert the guard so he can come to investigate and getting worried about getting spotted. Yeah, no need to do all of that. So right now, we are on the B1 floor. We're gonna have to go in and meet President of DARPA Chief, Donald Anderson, aka Sigint. Anyway, he is one of 2 targets, 2 hostages that we need to rescue. And we're gonna have to go and meet him, and he's gonna tell us more about everything in this game. But you do not need to know anything about the lore in this game because we're speedrunning, so we're gonna have to skip cutscenes. Right? Right? Okay, and he's dead. Heart attack. How inconvenient. So coming up is going to be the first encounter in the game, guard encounter, and it's actually one of the difficult parts of the run. The reason for that is because guards and the soldier that is fighting with me, I don't know who is he or who is she. I need him to kill the guards that is coming in. The problem is the guards' movement can be random. Hopefully we're going to get it perfectly right now. First, we're going to pick up the SOCOM. That's a bad start. Yeah. We got shot, which is fine. So we're going to have to do this the safe way, unfortunately.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
So the idea is that I do not want... Okay, that's a bad start again. I do not want to shoot this guard. I want this soldier with me to shoot the guard instead. In the meantime, I'm going to soften the guards by putting some bullets on him. Stunning them enough time for this guard next to me to kill them. And then the last 3 guards, I'm gonna kill all of them. Bad guard. Bad guard. Alright, we're gonna have to use a ration here. Unfortunately. Yeah, we have lost a lot of health. And unfortunately, the ration that I'm supposed to pick up is gone. And you may be wondering, hey, we just lost Big Boss rank because I used a ration. Not exactly. So, let's keep on going. So now we have keycard number 1. We're gonna go in to the armory, and now we're gonna have to rescue the other hostage, Kenneth Baker. Picking up the C4 on the way, and inside we're gonna pick up the grenade for the upcoming boss fight and the first boss in the game. So we're gonna have to destroy these walls with the C4s that we just picked up. And we're gonna start the fight right now. So, let's see. Thank you. We took damage, but at least we have beaten him. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was Ocelot. So we used the riskiest strats in the game, which is beating Ocelot using a grenade. Keep in mind, if the grenade blast touches any of the wires in the room, you're going to end up killing Baker. So actually timing the grenade throw is crucial for this fight. And yeah, Ocelot on extreme difficulty takes 3 grenades. 2 grenades on easy, 3 grenades on extreme. And this is actually faster than beating him normally using the SOCOM by like 10 seconds. So now that Kenneth Baker tells us about this woman called Meryl, and we're gonna have to go and call her so she can open the door for us. Except, we're not gonna do that. Because why do you want to call a woman so she can open a door for you when we can do this? So coming up, we're going to do the first glitch in the game, which is called the vent glitch. And there we go. We're pretty much out of bound. And I'm going to go to the door, which is right in front of me, and touch the trigger, and this will take me to the canyon. And I do not need to call Meryl whatsoever. By doing so, this will save like 50 seconds. Remember, we do this for speed. And next up is going to be the next boss, the tank. So we're going to throw a chef grenade right now. And taking a precise line, and I think I screwed it up. Let's see. Nope, we're good. So by taking this precise line and approaching this tank, this will allow me to throw a grenade and dunk it to the garden to it. And then throwing a grenade during the next cutscene, picking up more grenades, and that's the fight. Shoutouts to Trump and Shino for discovering the strats. 4 years ago, back in 2016, this boss fight used to be the hardest boss in the game. I mean, no joke. The tank is the hardest boss. But thanks to the strats that he recently discovered, using a combination of a chaff grenade and a line, taking like a precise line, which is with the help of the D-pad, this boss is, whatever. Thank you, Mr. Trump and Shino. So now we're in the nuclear building. We're gonna have to go and meet Dr. Hal Emmerich. He is an otaku who likes Japan animation. So what I did here is something we call throw cancel. Basically, we cancel the animation of throwing a guard by equipping a weapon. And this will allow us fast movement and allow us to go to the elevator quick without that guard spotting us. If you do not throw your cancel your throw, that guard is going to spot you. So it's actually a crucial strat that need to be done. Now we're going to head to B1. Or B2. Because apparently this is where Dr. Hal Emmerich is located. So you notice we picked up the Nikita because this part here, the floor is electric. Or sorry, the floor is lava. Oh, right. Yeah, the floor is electric. So we get called by Deep Throat, not what you think. He's going to tell us that we need to use the Nikita to destroy the power grid, which is close by. So we can disable the lava floor, or sorry, the electric floor. And just like that. Electric lava, yeah. So now we have destroyed it. We're gonna go in. And we're gonna enter the room on the right side here, and we're gonna pick up the FAMAS. The FAMAS is gonna be needed for the next boss fight after this one. Not this one, the one after it. Suddenly, there are bodies here, and there's a lot of bloods and bullets and everything. I wonder what's happening here. This guy is talking about a ghost, but you guys know, ghost does not exist, so I wonder what he's talking about. Oh, okay. Apparently we know what he was talking about. You're that ninja. So this is the third boss fight, the ninja. We're gonna have to fight him hand to hand.
Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
So we're gonna have to loop him by doing punch punch kick to him. Oh man. Okay, that's bad actually. We have dropped a combo, and this could screw up the fight, making it a little bit longer. And that's the first phase. So the second phase is the random phase. He's gonna teleport to different location here. Oh, that's some good RNG here. He's right in front of me. So we want him to teleport as close as possible. And he is far. As he's approaching, I'm gonna crouch. This is gonna end up for him doing a step attack. And this allow me to avoid not getting slashed by his sword. Because if you do not do so, he's gonna slash you with his sword and kills you. So here is a new strat that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna position myself slightly close. And as he gets closer, I'm gonna punch him, preventing him from teleporting. So yeah, putting some positioning between him and I. However, I need to be careful because if I screw this up, he's gonna punch me and kill me. Wow, that was close. Holy shit. Yeah, that was really, really close. He almost killed me there. Keep in mind, with this amount of health, he can kill me with one single hit. And dying to the ninja is actually really, really costly, as we're gonna have to do this fight all over again. And that's the ninja. So yeah, the final phase, you're gonna have to stay far away and shoot him with your SOCOM or any other weapon. If you got too close, you're gonna die with his energy ball or whatever it's called. Okay. So they're gonna be a long cutscene here. And this is where, like, sometimes you wish you could speedrun the PC version because you can skip these cutscenes really fast. But thankfully, we're playing this on PSTV, which is actually the fastest hardware that you can actually use to speedrun this game console-wise, other than the PC, by the way. Because if you try to skip these sets of cutscenes on PS3, for example, it's going to take like 45 seconds. Yay. So now we're done. We're gonna have to go and meet Meryl, finally. By the way, who's Meryl? I don't know. And she has the enemy uniform, and we're gonna have to go and meet her by entering the women's bathroom. And we're gonna pick up some stun grenades on the way, so... fast elevators. By the way, elevators, there's like 50-50% chance that you might end up getting a slow elevator or a fast elevator. So, and of course, you want to have fast elevators as much as possible. Getting a fast elevators is faster than slow elevator by 1.5 seconds. In all bosses, it actually doesn't matter that much, but in any percent, it actually really matter. Since any percent is way more optimized compared to all bosses, for example, where every seconds actually counts.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me. That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure.
Yeah, what
you're
happened to the
ready, okay?
music? Haha. She's not ready. She's not ready to be a soldier. So coming up is going to be the 4th boss fight in this game. Psycho Mantis.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound.
So here, it's really important to position yourself in a specific way. There we go. This will allow you to transition to the next sequence really fast. Otherwise, you're going to lose some time as Meryl's going to end up following you, and that's going to end up wasting time. So I'm going to throw a stun grenade. She's being possessed by someone. I don't know who he is. Picking up some ammo in the process, and I'm going to switch to the other controller here. And then we're going to start this fight. So this is Psycho Mantis. He is... He is the master of trickery. So I'm going to shoot him with my pistol. And for the first phase, I'm going to have to go into first-person view to locate him. And now, I need to shoot him 20 times. 7. Go here. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, that's unfortunate, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I need him to get closer to Meryl. And then I'm going to throw a grenade at him. And by doing so, I did something called phase skip, and you're going to know what I mean in a little bit. So I would like you guys to pay attention to Mantis's health. So I'm going to throw a stun grenade to stun Meryl, pick up some more ammos at the same time. So yeah, keep an eye on Mantis's health. And now I'm gonna go and flip her. Now I need you to pay attention again to Mantis's health again. And whoop! Suddenly all of his health is gone. And I'm gonna throw a grenade. This is gonna force him into the second phase skip. I'm gonna position myself here, shoot him with the FAMAS. Need to be careful, I don't want to take damage. And That is Mantis. That was actually a really beautiful fight. So, to explain what phase skip is, basically, once you lower Mantis to 20, once you hit him 20 times, that's for extreme. It's pretty much difference between each difficulty. For example, on easy, he takes 7 shots. On extreme, it's 20. Once you lower his health enough and you throw a grenade, anything that is pretty much an explosive damage to him, his health is going to get lowered for a frame. However, if by doing so, this is going to actually end up triggering the next phase, making this fight way more faster than it's supposed to be.
You follow me.
And we do this actually twice during this fight. So right now, we're inside the cave. We're going to use the box, and oop, we're out of bound again. So yeah, I did the vent glitch again here, and I used the box to clip outside of the map. And this will allow me to avoid these pesky dogs. And this will allow me to go into the door. And as you guys can see, Meryl's actually sitting in blackness. I don't know where she is. She's probably in X zone or something.
What's wrong? I thought
And then I'm going to touch the trigger. And by doing so, this will allow me to take me to the next section.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar is working.
So for some reason, Meryl is sensing that there are mines here, and she's telling us there's a lot of mines here, and she probably know the location of it. And then she starts like drawing, using her footsteps marks the location of the map. That's where we actually need to take. We're gonna have to go left, up, right, down, right, up, left, and yeah. I don't know how she's doing it, but she can sense where the mines is, and she's telling us, hey, you need to follow my footsteps if you do not want to end up getting blown up by these mines.
When Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you
And she thinks it's actually impressive that we can avoid these mines, but actually nope, because all you have to do is just press up and avoid all of that. But I actually appreciate what he just did, Meryl. I really, really appreciate it. And then she gets shot. And then her uncle just freaked out. So unfortunately, we cannot fight Sniper Wolf. This is Wolf, and we cannot fight her just yet. So we need to get ourselves the PSG-1, and the closest place for the PSG-1 is going to be in the armory, building number 1. So the puppy is not here, which means there's a chance the dogs... I might end up getting attacked by the dogs. Yeah, the puppy will alert the other dogs. Ooh, that was close. You do not want to get attacked by the dog, by the way. They deal a huge amount of damage, and I do not want to take a lot of damage there, so now we're going to have to return all the way back to the armory and pick up the PSG-1, and then we're going to have to return back again to fight Wolf using the PSG-1. This section is actually one of the moments where you wish there's a way to fight Wolf without having to go all the way back to the armory. Because that's waste a huge amount of time doing so. Thankfully, if you happen to play the GameCube version of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, which is the remake, you do not need to go all the way back to the armory. All you have to go is just go back to Nuclear Building and into the offices and pick up the PSG-1T, which is the tranquilizer version of it. But here, unfortunately, we do not have that luxury, so we're gonna have to go all the way back to the armory, pick up the PSG-1, and back again. So if you happen to watch this run, please, if you know a way to fight Wolf without having to go all the way back to the armory, please tell us. There's a bounty for it. And you can win some money for it. So yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of, like, back and forth. There's a lot of backtracks in this game, which is something that we do not enjoy, us speedrunners. So, into B2. So the PSG-1 is actually in a room, and there is a lot of lasers in it. However, we can avoid all of these lasers. Waiting for this guard to turn around and flip him again inside. So we're gonna have to take the route that I'm actually taking, picking up the PSG-1, going back. And then we're gonna head back to the elevator. So you notice that I just picked up the PSG-1 and I did not pick up the ammo because, yeah. Apparently, you do not need the ammo because there is something actually better to do here in this fight. And I'm gonna show you what it is. Same thing, we're gonna return back to the canyon. And we're gonna go in and fight Wolf. So there are mines here, but if you take the line that I'm actually taking, you should be fine. And this will allow you also to avoid getting shot by the turrets. Yeah, just take the same line that I actually did and you should be completely fine. So here we're gonna take the right side instead of left, which is actually faster. Throwing a chaff grenade here. Cancel this guard. And then we're gonna head to the elevator. You can take the left side and you can do the fast strats on the left side, but it is not recommended, even by me. It can only save like 3 seconds if you have a fast elevator, and it's actually a really, really hard trick, and I really do not recommend it, and it's definitely not worth saving 3 seconds over like losing the whole run because, hey, I want to save those 3 seconds. Maybe if you're planning to get to test that run, then maybe it's worth it, but don't do that. So now we're gonna go to Wolf 1. We're gonna fight Wolf. And then I'm gonna do something that's gonna amaze you, and amaze me, and amaze her at the same time. Which make her render her speakless and shotless, where she cannot shoot at all. If I can get it. Let's see. So the same trick as we did earlier before, to avoid these pesky dogs. Touching the trigger, and then... Wolf, I'm coming for you, Wolf. I'm coming for you. So, she shot way earlier than she's supposed to be. Well, I guess rep Big Boss rank. But I'm coming for you, Wolf, again. I'm coming for you. So what I did here is something we call weapon glitch. And this will allow me to bypass the barrier in front of me. And this will allow me to come to Wolf face to face. And then I'm gonna take my revenge on her. Punch her right in the face. And she cannot shoot back. He's surprised by the fact that, hey, we're right in front of her face. And that's Wolf 1. Too bad, we have lost Big Boss rank. But it is accepted. It is expected. Yeah, she shot way earlier than she's supposed to be, unfortunately. And that actually happened. Sometimes there's like a small chance where she can shoot you before you reach the barrier in front of you. And when she does that, it's over. There's nothing you can do about it unless you have a ration equipped. By the way, you guys remember Meryl, the one she fought with us next to the cell? She's dead. Because we're gonna take the bros route.
Had enough. So, you're human,
torture will stop as I promised. But I'll take the woman in return. I'll have my fun with her before I kill her.
Meryl.
I hope you can still look at yourself in the mirror, my friend.
Okay. So now we got captured. So immediately I call in for... I use the Kodak immediately. This will allow me to give me some time to stretch a little bit, take a bathroom break, etc., etc. I mean, do that if you want to, since there's nothing here to do actually. Then we're gonna learn about lore stuff, about a guy named Frankie Yeager, about Big Boss, and I don't know who the hell is these dudes because I speed in these games. I do not care about the lore. Well, I joke. I really care. Yeah, this is by far the longest Kodak call in the game. 55 seconds of constant mashing. So, this guy who just sneezed is someone we call Johnny. So, there's a small trick that you can be done against Johnny. Is, you notice me that I'm actually punching in the air. Just to produce noise. This is gonna make Johnny just yell at me, shut up, and yeah, whatever. And the reason for that, we need to do that, is because by doing so, we're preventing Johnny from sneezing. Every time Johnny sneezes here, we lose 2.0 seconds. Sorry, 0.2 seconds. So it's really important to not do this, to not allow him to sneeze. And it's really important to not allow him to sneeze as he having his stomach ache, because if he does, you could lose up to like 2 seconds because of that. Oh yeah, by the way, I would just like to mention, ESA games that are being accepted, games list for ESA 2021 summer, has been released. And congratulations to Apache Smash and Nick RP Green for getting both of their games accepted at ESA Summer 2021. They'll be running Metal Gear Solid 3 by Apache Smash. It's going to be all camos. And European Extreme, I guess. And Nick RP Green is going to be running Metal Gear Solid in 8% PC. I'm not sure what difficulty it is, but now we have 2 Metal Gear games got accepted at ESA, which is kind of amazing, actually. Good job, community. I'm all proud of you guys. So now Otacon came up. We're using a ketchup. This is going to trick Johnny into thinking, hey, it's blood. And then I'm going to go in, break his neck, and yeah. And then we're going to leave this place. So you might be wondering, hey, why didn't you save Meryl? Saving Meryl wastes like 4.58 seconds, so yeah, nope. Nope. So now we have our stuff back. We're going to return all the way back at the same section that we were. Where we fought Sniper Wolf 1. And then we're going to continue onward. So yeah, all the areas is going to be the same thing. Canyon, the mines are still here, and there's also turrets on the way. Yeah, taking this line that I actually took, and you should be completely fine. However, you need to be worried about the turrets here on the left of the door. If you're too far to the right, you might end up getting shot by that turret. Same thing as before, throwing a chaff grenade, and then we're gonna throw cancel the guard in front of us. That was close. I almost bumped into him, actually. Here, you did not want to take an alert, because if he got an alert, gas is gonna get released, and then if the alert does not go down, you're gonna suffocate and die. So, same things. We're gonna go into the cave sections, and we're gonna go out of bound to avoid all of these dogs, despite the fact that I do not need to avoid them. It's actually easy to avoid them now, to pretty much not get attacked by them. But it's actually faster also to avoid going prone through this area. And yay, more cutscenes. So you might be wondering, hey, why am I having a weapon equipped right now? For example, you guys are seeing that I have the chaff equipped. The reason for that is because you run faster as you have a weapon equipped. And the best weapon of choice that you can actually have is the chaff grenade. And the reason for that is because you can use the chaff grenade in the nuclear building, while you cannot use any other weapons whatsoever. So this is why we use the chaff grenade most of the time. Picking up more PSG-1 bullets, although I do not need to pick it up, but I'm gonna pick it up although. And here we're gonna switch to the grenade, because coming up we're gonna do a cutscene skip. And you're gonna see what I mean shortly. So first things first, after I pick up the grenade, we're gonna take this line, and then I'm gonna start cooking the grenade now. I'm gonna approach this door, throw the grenade, equip the stun grenade, wait until it detonates, and then we're gonna continue, pick up some stun grenades and ropes, and then we're gonna start our big climb. So by throwing a grenade on that door, this will actually trigger an alert. If you do not do so and you go through the door without triggering an alert, there's gonna be a cutscene. You're gonna get an alert, however, is the cutscene, and the guard's gonna come in, and you cannot skip that cutscene, and you're gonna get shot instead. And lose some time at the same time. So it's actually better to use a grenade and skip that cutscenes whatsoever. And as we climb, we're gonna flip some guards, use some stun grenades to stun more guards, and continue forward. So the asshole, wow. That long-range stun grenade. This is actually gonna screw up my movements. Yeah, these guards are super guards, and they deal a huge amount of damage. So, hopefully things gonna be fine. Hopefully this guy's not gonna shoot me. What is going on? Okay, things are actually kind of dangerous. I just wasted, like, 2 stun grenades. Okay, game. So, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna have to flip this guard in here instead of... I don't want to use a stun grenade. Oh god. My goodness, I can't believe what just happened. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, let's do this again. Yeah, the climbing section is actually really, really rough. It's not hard, but it is rough. Because sometimes things could happen the way that would just happen like a minute ago. That guard long-ranged punched me. Which it shouldn't happen. But it did. So, yeah, and because of that, it screwed everything up. So hopefully this will not happen again. Alright, we should be fine. Yeah, as you guys can see, as I said before, these soldiers here are super soldiers. Once you get shot by them, they're gonna deal a huge amount of damage, way more than regular soldiers, actually. There are also hyper soldiers coming up soon, and you're gonna see them in a little bit. Hyper soldiers are way more dangerous than super soldiers as well. Which they're gonna be end up on the walkway. Which I call the Walkway of Doom. And you might be wondering, hey, there are super soldiers in this game? Yes, there are. And they hit like a truck. So we have made it. Here I'm gonna equip the rope, and we're gonna hit here. And suddenly, rockets comes in. Some asshole just destroyed the relay dish. And just as we climbed, we're gonna end up climbing down. Using the rope that we just picked up. So the repel section, there are two ways you can do this. There's the fast way and there's the damageless way. We're gonna do the damageless way since we're doing all bosses. And damageless way is way more safe. It's quite simple. All you need to do is actually you need to jump in at specific locations. And there we go. And we call the strats the haircuts, founded by Mr. Plywood. So coming up is going to be the Walkway of Doom. I'm going to do a risky strats here called the zigzagging. Equipping the keycard, throwing a stun grenade immediately. Throwing another stun grenade, inching my way to the right. And there you go. So yeah, getting shot by any of these guards is almost a guarantee game over. Doing the strats is way dangerous, really dangerous, but you can do it. Anyone can do it as long as you practice it. Normally, you're supposed to use the PSG-1 and shoot these guards from far away, or you use pretty much the Nikita missile. But we do not need to do that. That wastes a lot of time. So now we have made it to the second tower, and we're gonna have to go all the way down to Metal Gear, but somebody destroyed the stairs here. And for some reason, Snake is refusing to jump down, despite the fact that the gap is not that big. You're supposed to be a hero, Snake. I mean, what the hell? You can't just jump 2 inches forward throughout that small gap? But I know why. He want to go and destroy that hind. He want to have an excuse not to continue because he want to destroy that hind. He enjoy all the killing, that's why. Yep, that is correct. In Twin Snakes, they fixed that and make it way more higher. So here we made Arakan again, and he is gonna, like, move the boxes so we can enjoy more killing, that's why. So now we're gonna go all the way to the top. We're gonna use Chaff Grenade because there are turrets here that need to be disrupted. And we need to go and destroy an annoying fly called the Hind. I'm actually kind of amazed about Solid Snake's stamina. He can climb up all these stairs, all these floors, without breaking a sweat. Well, maybe he is, but I'm assuming he does not, because he's a hero after all. So here we're gonna pick up some ammo, 2 Stinger missiles, packs, and a chaff grenade, and then we're gonna go in and fight the next boss fight. Boss number 6. Hi, indeed. So here, immediately we're going to equip the Stinger, and then we're going to shoot the Hind, and as we're shooting it, we're going to go to the other side and shoot it again. And we're going to do this rinse and repeat through the first phase. Shoot, go to the other side, wait until the Hind comes in, and shoot it as it's crossing to the other side. And there you go, should be fine. And this is how we're going to do the fights. Lock. There we go. So yeah, every time you shoot the Hind, the Hind is going to end up going to the other side. Right now it's going to the left, and after shooting it, it's going to end up going to the right side. And that should be the end of phase 1. So now coming up is the second phase, and we're going to do a trick called the Hind Cage, and not to be confused by Nicolas Cage or Johnny Cage. It's a Hind Cage. So basically, I need to position myself behind this small structure in front of me, and I'm gonna hope that for the Hindy to go to either right side or left side, not in the middle, and end up going to the right side. Wait, shoot, hit it, get closer, shoot again, and I think we got it. And now we got something we call the Hind Cage. Get closer, buddy. As you notice, the Hind is not going down. Usually in the second phase, after you deal some shots to the Hind, every time you shoot it, it's going to go down under the building where you cannot shoot it anymore. But by doing this strats, you will be able to prevent the Hind from going down, and allowing you to shoot it even more and more and more. And that's actually really an amazing fight. And if you do this, you're going to end up saving a huge, significant amount of time. And this is how you do this fight, speedrunning-wise. So we're hiding behind that small building, and if you do not do so, you're gonna die. And that's the Hind. So yeah, normally in the second phase, as I said before, during the Hind fights, during the Hind fight, every time you shoot it, the Hind is going to go down underneath the building, and it's going to hover all the way, and before it's going to come up, and you can shoot it. But if you do that strats that I just did, you will be able to prevent the Hind from going down, and you will be able to shoot it until it exploded. So here, we're going to go down all the way that we have destroyed the Hind. Arakan has fixed the elevator. And since we do not have enough chaff grenade, we're going to use grenade to destroy these turrets instead. By timing the grenade, by cooking the grenade and timing it perfectly, you should be able to destroy these turrets, and you don't have to worry about it at all. So here we're calling the elevator. Coming up is going to be the next section. It's actually more like an encounter. You're going to be doing... We're going to end up having to deal with the Ultra Box, or the Four Horsemen in this game. Yeah, it can be done on PC as well. So here, you want to mash really, really hard. Oops, sorry about that. As I need to break the necks of 4 horsemen as fast as possible without getting shot. And it's easier said than done for me.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
And that's because I suck at mashing. We have lost a lot of health. I'm gonna use a ration here, so we can pick up the extra ration here as well. So yeah, I suck at mashing. You want to mash as fast as possible, breaking their necks, strangling them as fast as possible. And as I said before, the guards here are super soldiers, which means they deal a huge amount of damage when you get shot. So here, throwing a chaff grenade, picking up more PSG-1 ammo, and into the next boss fight, boss number 7. Almost get shot by that turret. That turret is a troll. So here, Wolf is back. And now we're gonna have to fight her. So first things first, I'm gonna use the Stinger to locate her location. She's probably gonna hide behind a tree. I'm gonna shoot a missile to force her out. And then I'm gonna start shooting her with the PSG-1. Alright. I don't know, how did that miss? Okay. So yeah, every time she hides behind a tree, I use the Stinger to force her out. Jag, focus. So the thing about Wolf, she have iframe every time I shoot her, so I need to be careful. And that's the fights. A little bit messy, but it's not that bad actually. So now we're done. Then we're gonna head to the second disc. For people wondering, what the hell is this weird menu that you just saw? I'm playing this on PlayStation TV, by the way. And it's actually the fastest version, the fastest hardware to speedrun this game. So if you're planning to speedrun this game at a high level, and be competitive about it on console version, PSTV is the way. So here I'm gonna throw a stun grenade, shoot this guy, equip a grenade, start cooking the grenade. And then I'm gonna throw the grenade to destroy that crane. F you, train. So yeah, I do not have to deal with this crane anymore. And then I'm gonna cross quite normally. Cook another grenade here, and then I'm gonna throw it. F that guy. So yeah, this is how we do the blast furnace. No need to pretty much like stay down underneath the crane or at all. Just use a grenade, destroy it, and be done with that nonsense. So coming up, another boss fight, or another encounter. Cargo fights with super soldiers. Really? Really? You're gonna go down. That was awful. I did the angle correctly, but for some reason, yeah, they did not fall. So yeah, the idea is that you want to toss them out of the platform. It's the fastest way. But I failed miserably. And I did not get the line correctly here. Thankfully, we have the health to afford it. Sometimes the guards say no. Well, I guess it wasn't the guard who said no, it was Snake who said no. No, I'm not gonna toss them out of the platform. I'm not gonna let the gravity kill them. I'm gonna be the one killing them. That's why Snake enjoy all the killing. That's why. Welcome, Callus. So, coming up is another boss fight, boss number 8. It's the big boy instead the tank earlier. And he have a big Gatling gun. But for some reason, that Gatling gun is busted. As all I have to do is just stand here, start shooting Nikita at him. And for some reason, that Gatling gun cannot shoot that Nikita missile. Yeah. And this will allow me to pretty much keep shooting him with the Nikita missiles over and over and over, and there is nothing he could do about it. Poor Raven. He got a busted fake Nikita missile. I mean, look. You seriously need to return that Gatling gun. And get his money back. Properly. So now we're at the in-game section. We're gonna go in. And do a small quest. And it's actually the most obnoxious and obtuse kind of a quest. The PAL keycard quest. And it's coming. It is coming, in case you guys wondering. It's time for you to predict. God rat or a bad rat? Let's see. Usually I end up getting god rats on bad runs, and this run is bad, so we'll see about that. Yes, a lot of people are saying yes. Huh. We'll see. So, in case you guys wondering what's a god rat is, a god rat is a rat that spawns next to the drainage ditch, which is the fastest rat that you want to get. So here, I was mashing R1, and I did this to silence my footsteps. Apparently, if you mash R1, you reset Snake's animation, and this will allow you to prevent the footsteps from his footsteps from producing noise, because you keep on resetting his animations. All right. I hope you guys are ready. Let's see what kind of a rat it's gonna end up being. I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna be a god rat. I have a feeling it's gonna be a god rat. Well, we're about to find out. A god rat means a rat that is next to the drainage ditch. That is already next to the drainage ditch. So, let's see. And nope, it's not a god rat. Wah wah. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna have to wait for him. Really? How did that miss? So yeah, it's not a god rat, but it is a good rat. Actually, not a good rat, it's a decent rat. Well, that's what most of the runs actually end up being, especially when you speedrun MGS1. The Rats is by far like the most random section in the game, and you could lose a run. A good run, thanks to the Rats. So yeah, I'm taking this line actually. This is actually gonna pretty much position me to throw cancel this guard and going into the computer room immediately. So here we take the line that I just actually did to avoid getting spotted by the camera. It's actually kind of strict, to the point that I actually had to do the movements with the D-pad in order to make sure to have the utmost precision at movements. On the PC version, we use the Stinger and destroy the cameras and be done with it. Unfortunately, we cannot do this on the console version, because if you try to... First things first, you need to equip the Stinger, that wastes times. And then shooting the camera, which will introduce a big amount of, like, a huge amount of lag. And then you're gonna have to unequip the Stinger, equip the chaff grenade. You're gonna end up wasting way more time than you're meant to be. So it's better just to avoid doing so and take the line. So now that we have used the PAL keycard, which is the yellow keycard, we're gonna have to return all the way back to the warehouse and freeze the key. So, inside the warehouse, you want to... you want to stay here for like 61 seconds. It's really important as you're inside the warehouse to not use the menus whatsoever. However, for the sake of this marathon and for the sake of this, I do not want to lose a lot of time or kill the run because I exited early, I'm gonna have to check the card before we exit. What I usually do here, I listen to the music, and once the music reaches a certain note, I exit. But I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna have to check the card the old way. The keycard takes like 61 seconds from the moment you enter the area to change. And that's what we're gonna end up doing. So technically it should change the card now. And it did. Now we're done, we're gonna exit and head back to the computer room. Now you guys can see how boring this section is, so please, if there's a way to pretty much skip this, please do. there is $1,000 bounty. Or wait, $1,200 bounty for anyone who can find a way to skip a significant part of the PAL keycard section. All right, so here I'm gonna unequip the weapon, skip the cutscene, and then hold left. This will pretty much guarantee you a safe exit. If you have a weapon in your hand, the camera is gonna spot you. With the exception of the SOCOM. SOCOM or no weapon, and you should be fine. All you have to do is just hold left once you skip the cutscene, and there you go. $2,289. Wow. I heard a rumors actually, like, long time ago, that there is a debug section within Rex's lair that allow you to change card without to exit the area. And we do not know what's this debug section, whether it's actually an input-wise or a place where you can actually go in and the keycard changes manually. We do not know any of that. So this warehouse, now there are soldiers in it, so that's why I'm taking this route instead, because you do not want to get spotted right now. Game Shark code popping. Yeah. As far as to my knowledge about the computer room, that each computer checks the flag on the computer previous to it. For example, the blue computer will not activate until the flag regarding the yellow computer checks out. Same thing with the red one. It checks for the yellow and the blue. Or the blue, I guess. So trying to pretty much brute force it, it's not gonna be possible. But then again, never say it's actually impossible. Who knows? There might be some mysterious way to avoid doing all these quests at all and pretty much like warp into Rex's fight immediately. Circle twice. Yeah, sure. So now we have made it to the blast furnace, and just like the warehouse, we're gonna have to go in and wait for 61 seconds. However, for the time being, we're gonna go in and pick up some ammo. Yeah, the steam damage you. And now we wait. Just like the warehouse, I usually use the music as an audio cue to determine when to exit. As long as you do not use any items, it's not as long as you do not menu your items or your weapons, you should be fine. So, like, for example, the key card is going to change. Now, once you hear the ta-tun, that's going to be your cue to exit. So, let's see if I can get the line correctly this time. There we go. So that's the line. The line is kind of specific. But instead of it's way, way better than using a chaff grenade. And here, so we're gonna have to wait for this Kodak call by Naomi. Yeah, 45 seconds of constant mashing. Just mash, 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 mash. Sometimes you wish only you are on PC so you can skip this altogether. In case you guys do not know, PC version of MGS1, you can actually skip the Kodak call immediately by pressing escape or start. No need for this intense smashing sequences. We're almost at the end of the game. And we're gonna fight the next two boss fights coming back to back. Metal Gear Rex and Liquid. Okay, there we go. And just like always, we're gonna silence our footsteps by mashing R1. And into the computer room. And that's the PAL quests. And then we're gonna get fiddled. Master Miller is not who he is. We're gonna call Otacon. Otacon is gonna open the door for us because, yeah. Oh, it's liquid. And now into the boss number 9. Metal Gear Rex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I position myself right in front of Rex. And then I'm going to start shooting the radom. And by doing so, this will allow me to shoot the radom and pretty much avoid getting hit by Rex by strafing to the right. Yeah, by positioning myself into that specific spot, this is gonna make Rex uses both of his dingus laser and his bullets, which you can pretty much like avoid by strafing right and left. And we're gonna do the same thing with the second phase. However, in the second phase, I'm gonna get hit intentionally to position myself. And that should be the position. And there we go. Beautiful, Rex. And that's how you do Rex on extreme difficulty. Keep in mind, I did not cheat. I just did something called strafing, where you shift your weight. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet. So, we're not done yet. Boss number 10. Liquid. Fist fight. We're gonna beat the crap out of him. And since this is a marathon, I'm gonna take the opportunity to show you an easy way where you can actually do liquid fight. There are several ways you can do the liquid infinite here. There's the no-throw method, there's the one-throw method, and there's the two-throw method. Two-throw is by far the easiest and the most consistent. As long as you know the timing for it, you should be fine. And it's actually quite safe and pretty much guarantees a knockdown. However, it's actually slower by like 3 seconds from the one throw or the no throw. So it's actually quite simple. First things first, go to the left side, throw liquid, go here, wait, throw him again, wait, and then start the infinites. And there we go. 159. It's actually slower by like 3 seconds compared to the no throw, but as I said before, it pretty much guarantees a knockdown. And you can like pull out the infinite quite well, as long as you can time the start of the infinite and pretty much get your rhythm correctly. So here's Otacon. No Meryl, unfortunately, because she's dead. So now we're gonna have to escape.
I got him. Let's go.
We're gonna shoot these barrels, and then we're gonna be on our way. So the escape sequence. There are two checkpoints that we're gonna have to take care of. The first checkpoint is not really hard. All you have to do is just shoot the barrels and you should be fine. However, the second checkpoint is the problem. As there are going to be 3 guards, and I need to shoot and kill all of them. 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a good second checkpoint, unfortunately. We finish at 44, which is, whatever. And suddenly, out of nowhere, Nani? Liquid? So Liquid. We're gonna have to take him down. He have a health bar, which is invincible. We need to shoot him 32 times. Okay, this is 4. 5. 6. So the most important thing is the transition shots, as this is where you're gonna have to deal the most amount of damage to him. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on, how did that miss? But we should be fine. Few more shots. 704. Not bad, but not great either. And that is Metal Gear Solid. Time is not done yet. Time is gonna be in a little bit. So there's gonna be a Kodak call where Campbell tells you that he is Meryl's father. Yep, he is the father. He's not the uncle, he is the father. And time is going to be coming shortly after this Kodak call in a little bit. Naomi start crying, soaping. And time. And that is Metal Gear Solid, All Bosses Extreme. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Truly appreciate it. That was actually really fun. Too bad that we actually died twice. 2 stupid deaths. First one against Wolf 1, the second one during the ascension on the tower, by the way. But that was actually a great run, with the exception of some small mistakes here and there. But I'm actually kind of happy. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's acceptable. I mean, it's something what I really expect from a marathon run. And yeah, thank you guys very much. Tune in. We're just getting started. Next up is going to be a run that actually got accepted at Summer Games Done Quick 2021. Mr. Apache Smash is going to do Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater HD Collection, European Extreme Tuxedo, which is way harder than regular European Extreme. It's going to be fun. Stay tuned for that. And I'm going to be logging out. I'll see you guys later, and have fun watching the marathon.
Thank you so much. And exactly as Jack says, that is it for us. We're going to go shortly into a break, prepare everything, and then we have Apache Smash on, just as it has been said. So again, thank you again. Have a good night. And of course, stay tuned for more Metal Gear.